Get on your feet as Derek Hough has danced onto the strip and is sharing his plans for Vegas on and off the stage.
Dustin, Tavella!
His magic mesmerized on America's Got Talent. Now, meet our newest Vegas headliner.
Are you in the adjoining suite?
Once the door closes, you can barely hear a thing.
She hit Vegas for a memorable bachelorette party. Now Regina Hall is talking about her binge-worthy new show with 9 perfect strangers. And he's no stranger to Vegas, as he just moved to town. Now Gene Simmons is telling us about 2 big projects that will definitely rock. Lights, Camera, Vegas starts now.
Where we are ready to rock with our latest Vegas president, Gene Simmons, who is kissing and telling about his latest projects. Plus, Derek Hough has danced back into town and is telling us all about his new show that is getting straight 10s from fans.
Honestly, congratulations. Most people have seen you, of course, on TV, which is where we all fell in love with you and saw your immense talent. People have also been lucky to see your world tour or when you were at the Smith Center. But with this Vegas residency, when you're in one theater for so long, what can people really expect with this being a Vegas headliner?
Well, I mean, it's Vegas, so we always, we gotta make it Vegas,
Vegas!
The good thing is that my show already has, or as always has, a lot of energy, great music, and it's very eclectic, right? So you'll have Motown, you'll have rock and roll, we'll have Latin, we'll have salsa, we'll have paso doble, with Argentine tangos. It'll have every genre of dance you can think of. And also the cast of dancers I have, some new ones that are just exceptional, like mind-blowing. Obviously my partner in life, my partner in crime, but also this past year we've been dancing a lot together. Just having her be a part of it and now being a part of this show, it's gonna be so much fun together. And I think it's gonna be fun because people have seen us dancing in our kitchen or in our house, and now they can come see us dance live in Vegas. So.
Hey everybody, let's have some fun. You only live but once, and when you dance, you're done. So let the good times roll.
By the way, in Vegas, obviously I've been here now for so long. You have been, family, your mom used to live here, right, for so many years. What is the one thing that you love doing when you're not on stage performing?
I'm very outdoors. I love the outdoors. I love to, go on hikes and bike ride or skydive or something crazy. I'm always wanting to be active and going on adventures. So, there'll be plenty of opportunities to do that while I'm in Vegas. Actually, another thing I want to try to do in Vegas as well is go on the racetrack, actually.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun.
I mean, there really is. People don't realize how much there is to do. I mean, we are the entertainment capital of the world, and our shows, our restaurants, everything's amazing. But my gosh, you've got Red Rock and Lake Mead and all this outdoor adventure as well.
Exactly. I think I can't remember if I've wake surfed. I think I wake surfed on Lake Mead before. But yeah, there's so many things to do. I think even when my mom lived there, we were always going to different places, and they weren't even on the strip. It was just like all around Vegas, and it was fantastic. It was wonderful. So yeah, I'm actually currently looking for some places to live while I'm there, especially ones that will have 2 cats and 2 dogs. So.
Let me ask you, if you could pull any Vegas headliner, we've got some new ones coming, we've got some, longtime favorites. Who would you love to invite to come on stage and join you?
Well, I would love to skate with Usher.
Don't judge me, just don't waste my time.
And then maybe we'll get Joe Bros up too. We'll get Joe Bros up.
Well, just because they're your buddy, you can just call them, right?
We'll say, yo, Nick, dude, my man, yo, Joe, hey, we're neighbors, let's go.
Still ahead, Gene Simmons brings Kiss back to Vegas. Bet you didn't know about his secret passion.
I'm Gene Simmons, and believe it or not, I paint.
But first, he captured America's heart with his magic. Dustin Tavella still can't believe he's getting a Vegas show.
I feel like I'm gonna wake up at some point and be like, dang it, this didn't really happen.
Hey, it's Joey McIntyre, and you are watching Lights, Camera, Vegas with my girl, Rachel Smith.
The winner of the $1 million and the star of the headline show in Las Vegas is Dustin Tavella!
Las Vegas, your new home.
Awesome, what's up?
Are you on the biggest high right now?
Yeah, it's. I feel like I have all this adrenaline, and at the same time, everything's catching up to me. So I feel this weird, delirious, like, what is life? Am I dreaming? I feel like I'm gonna wake up at some point and be like, dang it, this didn't really happen.
No, you're gonna be waking up in Vegas soon, thanks to Katy Perry.
That's crazy.
She's also coming to have a new show too, so maybe you guys can hang out.
Yeah, come on.
Come over to Luxor.
Can we do something? Are we ready?
Let's do it.
Ooh. Everybody in the audience, look under your seats. If you find a bear, take a look at the tag. If the tag says be kind, stand up, hold them high.
Matt, do I get a chair?
I mean, honestly, what I love, listen, first of all, AGT and Vegas go hand in hand. I mean, Terry Fader, the first ever winner. And then you got to share the stage with Matt Franco, our buddy, who has been doing such a great job too.
Yeah, it's insane. It was such an honor to get to share stage with him too, because, as a magician, he was the first person ever to win, and to feel like this is the dude who started this for us, you know what I mean? And so to now be here as well after Shin Lim and so many incredible magicians. I feel like with magic, I love magic so much. There's so many people who haven't won that are still absolutely amazing performing in Las Vegas, and to know that I'm gonna be there in the same space, it's just such an honor. It's crazy to think about.
This was Xander's first moment home as an official member of our family. If you notice, there's a clock in the background that captured the time of this exact moment. Simon, for the first time, can you show everybody what time you wrote down? 7:04? Terry, can you zoom in and tell me what time is it in that picture?
I have goosebumps.
Oh my goodness. It is 7:04.
Well, I think what's really special about you too is how you incorporate family, positive messaging. I mean, it really, like that first act about being kind, really, I think was so, listen, when you can touch Simon, who's got, his heart of stone is getting softened, I think, in these later years. But really, that's amazing. You bring in your family and your personal stories to what you do on stage.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been awesome just to I think just to have the opportunity to not just share, my gifts and the things that I love, but to really share our hearts, both my wife and I, our hearts to invest into people and inspire people and encourage people. And it's been, I think that's actually been the greatest honor and the greatest compliment, is not just the people, talking about your magic is amazing, but people talking about how we've touched them and inspired them and encouraged them. I just think there's especially after the year, now almost 2 years that we've had as a planet, knowing that what we're doing is helping people to feel life again, man, there's just no greater honor than that. So it's really, really cool.
And what you're going to soon discover is that Vegas is a very magical city, more than you could ever imagine. It's such a great local, giving, charitable community that your wife, your whole family excited about moving here and becoming like locals in a sense?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're definitely still processing all this. It's crazy, just this whirlwind now of logistics of when are we moving? What are we doing? Where are we going to live? What's this going to look like? And begging my parents, please come with us because we need help and we don't want to do life without you. So yeah, it's just lots and lots and lots of things to process.
Well, I just want to tell you, I think that literally you're going to be such a great addition to our A-list roster of entertainment. You're going to be on the strip with Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga, Celine Dion. You're going to be mentioned among all those names. When you have free time, what's the first show you want to see?
I have so much love and respect for David Copperfield, and I know he's probably the magician everyone just says, but I think what I love about David Copperfield is just his ability to tell a story and to use his magic as an illustration of that story. And so he's someone I definitely look up to when it comes to the way that he presents magic. And so definitely excited to see his show again. I've seen it before and I could see it a million times. He's absolutely incredible.
And any message to all the fans out there who've been watching you from the beginning, rooting for you, sending you all this love and kind of helping you manifest this beautiful moment?
I would say, first of all, thank you to every single person who's been a part of my journey, who's encouraged me, inspired me, voted for me. Like, it definitely means the world. And I think, through this whole process, I've gotten to just really learn to be myself and I think add purpose to each moment, because we never knew what the outcome was going to be. Winning was definitely not promised. And so our whole thing has been like making the most of each moment, make the most of each performance, each interaction with each human being. It all matters. So, don't just dream for the end so much that you forget to be present and make an impact today in this moment.
Well, you're certainly making an impact. And Dustin, I've been here for 17 years in Las Vegas. So if you need like a local ambassador, any questions, hit me up, okay?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I might have to take you up on that. Thank you so much.
And listen, congratulations to your entire family. And I just think it's very well deserved. And can't wait to welcome you to our city.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Still ahead, he sports one of the best stage costumes in all of rock, Gene Simmons on his band's return to Las Vegas. But first, Regina Hall stars in 9 Perfect Strangers. So what did Rachel ask her that got this reaction?
Oh my goodness.
Time for this week's Vegas Hot List.
No city celebrates the spirit of Halloween better than Vegas. And there's plenty of events from the frightful to the fun. Zach Bagans' The Haunted Museum was voted the #1 best haunted destination in the country by USA Today. It's your go-to delight for all things that fright. How about a Halloween experience on wheels? Well, then check out Trapped. This all-new haunted drive-through attraction takes guests through a post-apocalyptic experience where they'll have to fight for survival. Halloween at the Magical Forest returns for a family-friendly experience benefiting Opportunity Village. Forest goers can enjoy fantastic rides, nightly entertainment, trick-or-treat stations, and carnival games. And how about a costume contest for cash? Then dress as your best Vegas Vicky and head down to Circa for the chance to take home a prize of $10,000. No tricks, just a very nice treat. Happy Halloween, everyone.
How are you, Regina?
Fine, you look pretty.
Oh, thank you. I'm here in Las Vegas, a city I know you've been to.
Yes, who hasn't? Right?
You know what? A lot of people. I interview people all the time. I've never been to Vegas. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
I bet do they want to come though?
Yeah. I mean, I want you to come. I mean, we're back open. All the shows are going. It's really exciting right now.
You've either been to Vegas or you at least want to go to Vegas. It's like you want to at least go experience Vegas. You want to say, I've been to Vegas.
Yes. Did you guys shoot Think Like a Man 2 in Vegas?
We did, yeah. We did. Trying to think of which hotel I think Caesars. I think
Probably.
I lived in Caesars. Yeah. I had my dog, so I had to live in the animal tower. But yeah, I lived there. We were there for about, 7 weeks.
What is your favorite thing to do here? Is it the shows? Is it the restaurants? I'm always curious what people love to do in our town.
I mean, I do have to say I love the restaurants. I hate losing money and I don't seem to win. But I don't mind going with people who are good gamblers and watching them.
Well, you know what? Listen, you have a very good gambling sense when you bet on yourself in these projects. I mean, you've had so many interesting parts and characters, and this one is just like unlike anything physically, emotionally.
Breakfast, 7. Lunch, noon. Dinner, 7:30.
And how many guests are there?
9 total.
This is a particularly volatile group. Let's start the protocol.
Was that so appealing as an actress to like get this part and go, this is so unlike anything I've played before, let's dive in?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I got it and I think I said yes. I had only read the first 2 and I was like, of course. And so then to continue to read about Carmel, I was like, then my mother would always say, she recently passed away, but my mom would say, well, baby, what do you think made them cast you in that? And I was like, you know, Mama, I don't know now that you say that. I actually don't know. The more I read about Carmel, I was like, I don't know. But I think it's so wonderful. I mean, I think that's what's great about being able to do this, is to just, you know, have to, you know, challenge yourself and be like, goodness, how am I going to do this one?
She picked 9 people who needed to be in a place where they would try anything she wanted.
There's nothing to fear.
This is such an incredibly, not only talented, but eclectic and I think uniquely chosen cast, just like she chooses her guests in this, you know, wellness sanctuary. If you had to go on a retreat in a secluded area and you could only pick one of your amazing cast members, who would it be and why?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. They're all of them, like, you know, I'm thinking of them as, and do you mean as their characters or in real life?
In real life.
Where is it? Where is the retreat? If it's in Australia, I'll just go ahead and I'm going with Nicole. Cause like, you know, she's the queen of Australia. So if it's Australia, I'm going with Nicole. That's a very good question. I'm gonna have to take a lot of retreats so I can go with them all.
It's gonna change everything.
This is where I want to.
Congratulations on such a fun, interesting show. I love it.
Thank you so much, and thanks for watching. I'm gonna let you know when I'm in Vegas.
Yes, we got some new shows. We've got Magic Mike Lives going. Lady Gaga.
What's the best show, the newest show that you love?
Well, I just saw Usher recently, and he was awesome. Awesome.
I do want to see Usher.
And it was a little sexy too. It was a little adult time. It was very Usher's great.
I saw Prince when he was in Vegas.
For real, I know. God, wasn't that a great show?
It was such a great show.
God. Well, you'll have to come back and make some more memories for sure.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely.
Next, Gene Simmons and his band Kiss have lit up many a stage. So how will they take it up another notch for their holiday return to Las Vegas?
We're going to blow the roof off the joint. You look good.
Yeah, I got the leather going, you know. You know, I can't wear bright yellow to talk to Gene Simmons, okay? People have known you for so long, you know, obviously, you know, iconic rocker. You've been an entrepreneur, TV personality. I mean, your resume has like 14,000 things on it because you really can do it all. Like it's a long one for sure. But artist is something that you're kind of newly sharing with fans and the public. And by the way, you're newly sharing with Las Vegas, your new home.
Thank you very much. I'm thankful that you asked about my art. I've been lucky all my life. Hard work, yes. The harder you work, the luckier you get. So we have a restaurant chain, artificial intelligence company, cold storage in Alaska. There's all kinds of stuff that I'm partnered in, including a band, actually, that wears more makeup than you do. And so I've doodled all my life. I'm an only child. And so anytime my hands are free, I'm doodling, you know, all that stuff, self-taught. And then the canvases were in front of me. And like anything, I always go for size because size does count. Your girlfriend has been lying to you all these years. I'm Gene Simmons, and believe it or not, I paint. So these 8-foot canvases, 4 feet high, and some of them are smaller, I just went. Some of them are realistic, pop art. Some of the pieces are Jackson Pollock inspired, layers of paint and so on. And, you know, the short story is, as I was moving into Vegas, I went up to Nick Lowe, who owns the largest art gallery in Las Vegas called Animazing, said, I want to do a show. I want to do a Gene Simmons art show and really do it. Come, everybody, October 21, 22, 23 at Animazing Art Galleries at the Palazzo in the Venetian Hotel. And I'll be there.
Not only do you have the art coming up on the 21st, of course, the Grand Canal shops, but everybody wants to know, you're not only a resident of Vegas, but you have a residency coming with Kiss at Planet Hollywood at Zappos Theater. I mean, how excited are you to end the year with a bang?
Very, very excited. New Year's Eve should be a time when you forget about the pandemic and about all the negative stuff. And, it's a chance for us to celebrate.
Yes, an exclusive Las Vegas engagement opening New Year's week, December 29th through January 1st and January 19th through February 5th. Zappos Theater at Planet Hollywood.
You have fans who've seen your shows multiple times. How will this Vegas show, because when you come and you do a Vegas residency, you take it up a notch, you do things a little differently. How will this show be different than any tour, any concert you've done before?
We are currently, we hired a big technical staff, and to the extent that the concert facility is going to allow us, we're going to blow the roof off the joint. There are going to be things that are going to be lifted and separated. In other words, the show is going to come into the audience. I don't want to say too much about that. So wherever you are, even in the upper areas and stuff, the show's coming at you. Usually shows stay on stage. You'll see what I mean.
Well, I'll be there. I'll be there opening night.
You're very sweet, very kind.
Artist and rocker, that is a very cool combination. And you can see Simmons' exhibit at the Grand Canal Shops, which debuts on October 21st. Then get ready as Kiss kicks off their residency at Planet Hollywood this December. And you know what? Vegas, arts, and entertainment, you've certainly got it all. I'm Rachel Smith, and thank you for being with us for another episode of Lights, Camera, Vegas. Until next time, guys, take care.